So, bit of a breaking news update for you guys. You'd remember that Australia were unfortunately hit with a bit of a blow ahead of their recent game against England when it was confirmed that star all-rounder and one of their better batters during this edition of the tournament in Mitchell Marsh would be flying back home due to personal reasons which it is worth noting had not really been disclosed, and the personal reasons were kept private. Marsh flew back to Australia and it was not confirmed when exactly it is that he would be available once again for selection. It was seen as an indefinite break of sorts. However, we now have a breaking news update and a confirmation from Cricket Australia themselves that Mitchell Marsh will in fact be rejoining the Australian squad in Mumbai by tomorrow evening. That is Sunday evening. He will touch down in India once again. He'll be in Mumbai and he will rejoin the Australian squad after what turned out to be, in the end, a not very massive, let's say, break. Because again, at that point, when he flew back to Australia for personal reasons, which again I must note were not really disclosed as such, well, there was no set timeline for his return. He could have returned after the league stages. He could have not come back at all. We didn't really have any clarity whatsoever when exactly it is that Mitch Marsh would be making that comeback into the Australian cricket team, and it was a bit of a blow considering that he was in fact one of their better batters at the top of the order. Yes, they've brought in someone like Travis Head as well, who came back, you'd remember, after an injury in his wrist, but Marsh was one of their better players, and in fact more often than not he and Head were not competing for the same position because Marsh was opening solely because Head was unavailable. Once Head came back, Marsh dropped down to number 3 and did a phenomenal job from there as well. So it definitely was a blow not having him available for selection, and the good news is that he will in fact be available with the Australian team tomorrow onwards. And you remember, Mumbai will be where it is that the Australian team play their penultimate game, which will be taking place against Afghanistan. So that is in fact the reason why Mitch Marsh will be joining the team in Mumbai. So that is the breaking news update for you guys. For those of you who are just joining us, Mitchell Marsh, you'd remember, had left the Australian team due to personal reasons. He'd flown back to Australia and those reasons were never really divulged or talked about. But the good news is, if you're an Aussie cricket fan and if you're someone who enjoys watching Mitch Marsh bat in general, I'm sure there'll be a lot of you all out there who actually do that, well, then you're going to get to see him fly back and be a part of the Australian team potentially very, very soon, because, well, he will be available once assuming for selection for their last 2 games, and those could very well be games that could determine where it is that they finish in the table. So that's the breaking news update. I'll take your leave right now, but thank you guys so much for joining us. Please don't forget, if you enjoy our work, like, share, subscribe, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Don't forget to download the SportsTak app and check out the website, and also stay tuned. We still have a little bit more coming to you. What's been a nicely hectic, busy but fun double-header Saturday in the ICC World Cup. For now though, from me, it's bye.